Hey y'all, good Monday morning. Today is the 23rd. I tell you, I got out, took me a walk yesterday, and I'm trying to remember if I came here Saturday and worked out. Yeah, I believe I did. But I tell you what, my legs are kind of sore, but it's the good sore from working out. And I'm keeping walking because I know once I sit down, that soreness will get worse and I'll get back into my old ways of not being able to get around. And that's the last thing I want to happen. I weighed myself this morning. I seem to be at a stall, which I'm hoping by tomorrow that'll kind of, skip over. But I'm sure it's where I'm getting out and working out again, because muscle weighs more than fat from my understanding. And getting in my lemon water. If y'all haven't tried this, you need to, because it's really good. And normally I can't take much of a drink, but with this I can get me a good drink, and not like guzzle, but more than just a sip. And what I do, because I can't stand just plain old lemon water, I put me a little saccharin tablet in it, and just one little one is plenty enough to give it just a little bit of a sweetness, so it's not so bad. I'm at the gym again by myself, which I don't mind. It'd be nice to have somebody to talk to, but I don't mind. Yeah, I cut out my late night snacking like I said I was going to, but this idiot had a glass of tomato juice, didn't think twice about it. No, man, it didn't catch up with me. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat. I had to get it and eat some more of those generic Tums to get that burning out my throat. One of these days I'm going to learn, y'all. But it's all a learning experience. But I'm not going to do that no more. If I have anything to be water, I've been waking up with my mouth god-awful dry. But I know why that is, because I tend to sleep with my mouth open. Even with my sleep machine on, I open that mouth. But I've got a chin strap that I put on, and it, excuse me, and it keeps my mouth somewhat shut. But I've had to do it so tight, I'd wake up with a red ring around my chin because I had that thing on too tight. But I'm going to have to go back to that. So I really not much choice here. Either do that or keep dealing with my mouth being severely dry. But it's something. Whew. Yeah, I'll get on here tomorrow and do my 10-week post-op, which I try to think of things to say, but kind of not got anything right now to think of. I had my oatmeal this morning, and of course a little bear begged for it the whole time I was eating. But I've noticed when I am eating, if there's a lot of distraction around me, I don't know, it just seems to kind of, unbalance me a bit. So I told my husband, I said, just cut out all the chit-chat. Let's just have breakfast in peace, because he likes to run that mouth 90 miles a minute, which I like to talk too, but I don't know, there's something about trying to get that meal in. I'm learning to slow down, put my utensils down, and go from there. So it's working out pretty good. Yesterday I had a really good day with being able to finish my meals, because I did the smart thing. I'm actually measuring out to make sure that I don't overeat, because that's the last thing I want. And I got to get my protein in. Like when I get home, I'm gonna do me a protein drink. And I tell you what, y'all, those protein bars, too much of a temptation for me, because they look all ooey and gooey and sweet. But I just don't think it's something that's really healthy to have. Now, I used to make a homemade protein bar that this woman had told me about. Her husband had made it up, but I don't know if we can eat it. It's got raw oats, peanut butter, honey, wheat germ, and of course protein. You mix that all up in a good batch, and you mash it out in a pan, and then cut it into little squares. And one of those little squares is a perfect meal. But then again, I don't know the stats on it, so I'd be afraid to try it because I don't know if honey is something that brings us to our knees or not. Because I haven't had full-blown dumping. I mean, I've had to throwing up. I don't know if that's considered dumping, but I've not had the other part of the diarrhea. I think I came close to it when I first had my surgery, when I took a big gulp of apple juice, not thinking about what I was doing. But if that's any indication what dumping feels like, I don't want it. Ooh, I was sick. Thank God I was in the hospital just in case. But, it's been a journey that I didn't think I could make, to be honest. I thought I would be morning food all the time. Yeah, there are things I like to have, like my husband, he's a big pizza man. He loves pizza. Well, if I want it bad enough, I'll have just a little piece of the topping, or I have a slice of the topping, not the bread though, but just the topping, and it didn't taste as good as it used to. So, that's it's no big loss for me. And I guess we all have those days we crave a little something extra. But I guess you just get a little bite, and I wouldn't try to buy nothing sweet like a cake or anything like that, because I don't want to suffer. I mean, I can do without it, and I don't want to start, getting messed up and get on the wrong track and get my blood sugars screwed up. But I'm still working on it. Whew, got sweat running off my nose. But it's going to be a good day. Enjoy exercising, because basically when I'm at home, not really a whole lot to do. I mean, my husband sleeps through the days mostly, and Little Bear, he sleeps. He's rotten, the laziest dog. But let me get up and go out that door, he's at my ankles just like a shot of lightning. He's rotten. But anyhow, basically nothing else now. I got on YouTube last night and tried to answer as many of my comments as I could. And y'all, if you don't see a comment back from me, it's not that I don't love you and I don't appreciate it. There are just so many of them, and then for a long time I didn't have internet, so I couldn't, get on and respond. So the only way I was doing my YouTube videos is to go down to Starbucks and catch their internet, and I don't want to lug my laptop all the way down there. It's just a big hassle. But I'm hoping the husband surprises me for Christmas and puts me an iPad on layaway. So, which I know he don't watch my videos, but it would be a nice gesture, because I think they got them on sale right now anyway. Okay, y'all, well, I've rattled on long enough, but I guess that's about it. Everything's the same. Okay, well, y'all have a good day. You haven't got out there and took your little walk today. Now's a good time. Love you. Bye.